Hello YouTube. As you can see, we finally have the same setup for once. Hell yeah. This video is gonna be about what hard work really is and like a few extra things that I added on at the end on accident. So to get to starting this off, we need to kind of define what hard work normally is typically defined as, like what I'm actually talking about when I say this. The kind of grind life we see on TikTok or social media all the time, where it's like, I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna put in the hours and I'm just gonna make $100 million and buy a brand new Lamborghini. I'll throw a few examples up on the screen now.
I don't care if I'm getting paid minimum wage. I'm giving this company everything I fucking got.
Okay, so now that you've seen those and we can like assess what I'm talking about, like, this isn't realistic. We know this, right? Like, it's very obvious that grind life isn't really realistic, as in like 9 to 5. You're never gonna really buy a Lamborghini working at a 9 to 5 if you're not just saving. You have to save. That's really key. Just save. It's consistency. There's no I'm gonna do this. You need to be consistent. Right, because when you find your consistent and stable pattern, you will be safe, and then you can work and grow from there. You know what I mean? I think it's a trap almost. You know what I mean? It's almost a trap to say, hey, go put in all these hours and get basically nothing in return, other than like paying a hospital visit, maybe because you developed like scoliosis or arthritis from working too hard at like a blue collar job, or maybe you just don't want to do them damn Microsoft spreadsheets anymore. Maybe you just don't want to serve up the burgers. I think there doesn't need to be a grind for that. If that's what you're gonna do, go ahead and do it, but I don't think you need to grind. I think there's a simple solution. Like I said, I think it's just finding something you're comfortable and stable with work, and like doing more is really the answer. Just like, doing more often, stuff like that, finding more stuff to do. I think grinding is really good, like staying consistent onto something. Like I think that mindset could be extremely useful. I think it's just the aspect of like, I'm gonna basically work myself to death mindset is like a terrible mindset to be in, because you're not actually gonna get anything out of it. You need to do something you enjoy. And you need to do something that you're going to be able to say, for the rest of my life, I'm okay with waking up and doing this. You know what I mean? You can't just not be okay with it, or you're just going to suffer. And you can grow by that suffering and become that. But if that's not what you want, and you don't want to grow towards that, then don't do it. Just do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? You don't need that Lamborghini in the first place in reality anyways. You just need something that makes you happy. And this is really, I guess, coming to that like point where I'm just like, well, I think we need to find out how we can find something that makes us happy. And I think it's a weird point to turn in this video, honestly, but I'm just freeballing this, so, I mean, I might as well keep going for a couple extra minutes. I mean, I've been waiting to make a YouTube video for a couple days. I kind of enjoy making these, so. A way that we could find something that makes us happy is just picture a time where you felt pleasure. Like, it doesn't have to be a time where you were directly happy, or a time where you wanted to do something or get something and you had a goal in mind. Or if you don't have any of these things, somehow. Also, I just remembered, I don't have glasses on this video. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. If you can't find a goal, then you have to make one. You're kind of just going to have to do something that maybe you've liked in the past, or just anything, and make a goal that seems like it's like it's something accomplishable, and just do it. Just accomplish it. Even if you don't like it, just accomplish it, man. If you can do it, just do it. It does something to our brains, and it really just gets us spinning. And I think it'll really get the ball rolling to do something that you do want to do. Because I think the whole point of life, in a way, is to really do. It's really just to act and do and grow and move and work. And if you don't like those things, that sucks. You're kind of going to have to develop some Stockholm syndrome for it, because it's really not a choice. Even if we didn't have money, we still need to work. You still need to work no matter what at some point. So it's just something that we should get used to doing. But we don't like all kinds of work. It's like a movie. You know what I mean? Not everyone likes every kind of movie. You just need to find the kind that's good for you, and you need to do it properly and find it. You know what I mean? You can't just be handed a movie and say, this is my kind of movie for the rest of your life. You should probably find a movie on your own some. Something when I was about 12 years old, I think I started listening to my own music. Like, I would listen to, like, the music that my dad would play a lot, majority, and my mom. I started listening to, like, this music that I would find. When I started doing that, I started, like, falling into, like, this I'm doing my own thing cycle, and I was just, I don't know, it was kind of revolutionary for me. Like, I was like, oh my god, I know this song that no one else knows, because I found it, you know what I mean? And I think that comes to this exploring idea that, exploration is really the key when we are lost. You know what I mean? It's just looking. It's as simple as just looking somewhere new when we feel like we aren't where we aren't supposed to be. You know what I mean? But my cat is banging at the door, so I'm gonna let this video off here. Goodbye. Check out my new books, and, well, not new books, but check out my books, and link in the description. Have a great day.